comfortable can be dangerous in a lot of ways. For me, I'm a natural born entrepreneur. So it was never uncomfortable for me to go out on my own and start my own business. What was uncomfortable and where I had to stretch along the way was the next level. So like when I first started out working out of my house, doing everything myself, when I signed my first lease, that was kind of like stretching out of my comfort zone. That was uncomfortable. I was kind of worried, man, I just guaranteed a lease of $800 a month. How am I going to pay this? Because I didn't have that. And then the next stretch was to a bigger office that was $3,000 a month. So I went from a little $800 a month office warehouse to a $3,000 a month office. And then the next stretch was hiring people and growing and doing those things where you step out of that comfort zone, because as individuals, you get comfortable, you're doing the same thing over and over. And if you do what you've always done, you will always be what you have become. If you always think what you always thought, you will always get what you have always got. So in order to grow, you have to do something different tomorrow than you're doing today.
Yeah.
And a lot of times what got you here won't get you there.
Yes.
So you can reach a certain level if you want to grow and expand. And this is if you want to grow and expand, you have to take on the next level, take on the next challenge, and step out of your comfort zone. It doesn't necessarily mean crazy or whatever. It just means that you've been doing this for so long, it's comfortable and familiar. And when you start challenging yourself to the next level, that can be a little uncomfortable. But it's like I always tell everybody, what seems hard and complicated, once you've done it, you look back and you go, wow, that wasn't that big of a deal. First new construction house I ever built, I was a little nervous about it, but I hired an expert to work for me, that's what he had done. And then when I built my first $1 million house, I remember thinking, man, do I belong in this game? And then once you get there, you're like, oh, wow, okay, I do belong here. I can do this. And that's where you put your reps in, you build that confidence. Success breeds success, momentum breeds momentum. And that's how you become confident in what you're doing, is through competency. As you grow and scale and as you do things, you become more confident, more comfortable in stretching the limits.